capture the objective.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Matt here with another informational video about Battlefield 3 patch information. And so in this newest upcomingest patch for Battlefield 3, we're getting an adjustment on the reload times to better fit the animation of a ton of weapons. So we're getting, sometimes the ammo counter kind of kicks in and resets before you're actually done, loading the clip in. Your character's done loading the clip in, and so you can actually shoot and kind of, cut the animation a little bit, or sometimes it goes on extra long. That's what she said, and you end up having to wait before you can fire after you reload. So a lot of these guns that are getting this reload adjustment are the P90, the ASVIL, the MOS, the AUG 44 Magnum, AK-971, QBZ, SCARs, SVDs, the Petchnegs. It's a whole list of guns just getting this reload adjustment. We're also getting increased accuracy for belt-fed machine guns, specifically while standing and firing while aiming. So the M240, the M249, the Petchneg, and the Type 88 be more accurate while standing and aiming down sights. The UMP and the PP2000 are getting a little more differentiated. The UMP is going to be more of a close-range gun and have reduced damage over a longer range, so that's close quarters specifically. The PP2000 is going to be more of a mid-range gun with a higher, longer max damage. The M1911 is also getting increased minimum damage at range to make it more in between the Magnums and the typical M9s. Which is good. I always thought that was really weak at long range anyways. The M93R Raffica is getting reduced damage and range because everybody is using it as their go-to pistol. Even though I personally suck with the thing, I can't hit the broadside of a barn with it. But I saw tons of people using it and I just get destroyed with it, even if I got the first shot off with my pistol. And its recoil has also been reduced for a smoother burst animation to counter the reduced damage. We're also getting an increased fire rate and reload time of the MP412 Rex, so it can be more of a close quarters pistol and kind of separate itself from the Magnum a bit. The MG36 is getting reduced vertical recoil to make it more controllable. I have really had no problems with that. The M416 is also getting reduced recoil to make it have a different pattern than the M16. The 44 Magnum is getting a reduction in the rate of fire, so it's more of a sniping pistol. So now we're seeing, a long-range Magnum and a short-range Magnum. M16, M4 recoil is reduced. SG553, I'm sorry, it's also getting recoil reduced. G36 recoil reduced. Bipod bonuses have been increased, so now you'll even be more stable when prone or crouching with the bipod on the stuff. So F2000, M27, M416, Petchneg, Type 8, MOS, MG36, and the G3A3, as well as the M27 are getting that bipod bonus. They're adding burst fire to the M5K. They're reducing the range bonus added by the heavy barrel on 5.56, 5.45, and 6.5 millimeter assault rifle types. And we're also reducing the range penalty for the suppressor on 5.56, 5.45, and 6.5 assault rifles, carbines, and LMGs.
We lost C.
Are also reducing the range penalty on the suppressor on the SCAR H specifically. The SCAR L's heavy barrel is not going to increase recoil anymore. And the maximum damage radius of 40mm LPG is going to be increased, but the damage level and range remain the same, which basically means that instant kill zone near the center of that shot is going to be bigger. But the outer radius is still going to do the same amount of damage. Jets are going to get bonuses on laser designated targets. The AUG M320 Smoke is going to have a correct projectile velocity. Helicopter weapons are going to be able to destroy equipment with splash damage now. And we're adding increased damage to increase the damage of helicopters to other helicopters, jets, and infantry. I'm going to also increase damage helicopters due to other helicopters. I think I just said the same thing twice. But basically helicopters are getting a big buff because they seemed kind of weak earlier, but now they're stronger, which is a good thing for, you know, balance reasons. The last thing on this patch list notes by Kurtz is that we're going to increase the damage of the AA gun versus infantry. The AA is still going to be weak against tanks, however, it's going to be a lot stronger on infantrymen, but not ridiculously powerful, which is good. And the AA is probably my favorite vehicle in that game, just because I can destroy people with it. Okay, so then Kurtz had this short discussion, short post about specifically the M417, which he's been getting a lot of feedback on as being overpowered or underpowered, and he says it's fine and he's not going to change it, and it does exactly as it's intended, which is, quote, a good mid-range run and gun weapon which lacks the long-range accuracy of the MK11 and has worse mobility than the SKS, end quote. So that's perfect. It's more like a battle rifle then, to kind of fall in between the two. Additionally, he's also debunked some discussion about aim assist and zoom spamming, which is where you like rapidly zoom in and, you know, you get the aim assist to lock onto the target for you. And at all the testing he's done with this, he says he's not really going to change it because it's not that big of an issue, especially with you know, sniper rifle scopes at high ranges don't get a whole lot of aim assist, which is big for quick scoping, and you know, a lot of times when you're doing this zoom spam stuff, it's not really helping you out in any way. You still got to do a lot of aiming yourself. And he says here, I recognize this is a hot topic for highly skilled players, and I feel currently the new aim assist settings provide enough assistance to players without eliminating the skill element. So that's that on the M417, aim assist, bipod increase, a lot of range increases, aesthetic, reload animation adjustments, as well as an overall helicopter buff. And also, as a side note, this weekend we're getting Battlefield 3 double XP weekend. So for those people with close quarters, back to barricade, or the base game, double XP, so it's level up to kill some noobs. And I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Peace.
Our counter spy planes in the air. All areas secure. Hold your position. Friendly spy plane inbound. Counter spy plane up. They're blind. All areas secure. Hold your positions. Friendly care package on the way. We lost C. Good job, team. Stand by for further orders.